Hey Heart Garbage Squad, today we are live on YouTube streaming. We have a special occasion. I want to do account reviews for the YouTube fans. If you guys can't check out my Twitch channel for whatever reason, in the description below, if you can't check that out because you don't have the app or whatever it is, well, here, splitting the love with the YouTube community. As always, if you guys enjoyed the account review series, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And right now, if you guys know how it works, we look at your rank and then we do the first 10 monsters in your box. If you have like 20 monsters, too bad, how sad is the first 10 monsters we're looking at, okay? And I'm gonna try to help you guys improve your general gameplay and get further into the game here. So this counts a Fighter 3, 2,000 days in, a little bit alarming. I'm gonna say you probably quit the game here. Tyrone, I would say he's more like a TOA unit, right? Pretty good build, but I would definitely like to see you max these two runes here. And because his skill works well in freeze, I'd probably even take him off the spare, maybe put him on swift, just because he can already stun and CC everyone, right? So maybe even do that, or put it on violent. Your Beretta needs to have turn cycling skills, so I definitely would max your slot 2 speed. If you can manage a rune with like HP substats here, that would be great. For TOA, he definitely needs to be a little bit tanky and a little quicker. And Tiana, this is a good Tiana, Shield Will Tiana, but it needs more HP. Reason being because when you bring it into a fire team and Pernavan procs 3 times, this unit is dead. Okay, so this is like a fat Lucian team for you, a little slow. I'm gonna say, I mean, this Lucian for you is definitely along the lower range. I think for you, I think we are kind of splitting the focus of your team, right? You kind of a little bit everywhere. So what I would suggest you do is farm 1 dungeon at a time for 1 month. Don't farm dragons for like 2 days and necro for 2 days. I would say do as much TOA hard as you can, and then go back to farming giants or dragons, whatever you like. But focus on 1 dungeon first. I think for you it's probably going to be giants, just because looking at your rune quality here, it's not quite there yet. And by the way, Fran should be on swift or violent, not fatal, okay? So that's how I'd approach this. I'm going to try to turn off notifications off because I think it's a little bit annoying here, so I'm turning that off. And I'll go to the next person here. Sorry if I missed you, but don't spam twice, otherwise I will skip you. This is going to be a 20-minute video. C3 here. Okay, C3 standards. Sorry, I won't be reading the chat here just because I'm too busy reviewing. So if you're seeing the YouTube chat, I do apologize. Okay, apparently you didn't get the memo for first 10 monsters, so I'm going to do your first 10 monsters. This is a C3. This is a terrible build. Not even a real set here. Not even high crit rate, and also very slow. So I mean, if you can't play by the rules, I'm sorry. Violent Guard, I don't think this will have any turns. Dungeon farming still won't have any turns. Probably a world boss unit. This has 2 little defense. Your Conquer 3. You can't be having 1 rune that has all your defense. Your effective HP is actually like null. Also, it's not on Will. It's not, I mean, Revenge is the next best set, but Will's obviously the best. But even on Revenge, I would expect you to have a lot more stats here. Instead, this is awfully slow in my opinion. And your Conquer 3, I think for Conquer 3, you're kind of gated because it's not 300 speed here. I understand it's Swift Will, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'd probably replace this rune, because this rune here is a blue rune 15 plus 3 or like 14 plus 4, right? This is a terrible rune. It could be a lot faster because this rune's carrying you. And this is also a 15 plus 4 rune, which is essentially blue. So these 2 runes are really holding you back here. I mean, this one too. This is 17 plus 4. Like these runes, you would do a lot of work from having blue runes here. Okay, not much to say here. This is probably a TOA unit. Violent Destroy garbage build, because this unit is exclusively for arena defense. This build doesn't have Nemesis, doesn't have anything going for it, so gotta rebuild that. Unless it's for world boss, great for world boss. Okay, at least this is on Will. I like the fact this is on Will, except, you know, your Theomars should look like your Samoth. 160 defense, but no, you opted for wasted stats. 14% defense, wasted stats, 27 defense wasted stats, 12% resistance wasted stats. Simoth is one of those units that need a lot of stats, and your crit rate is very, very, very low. Okay, this Julie, tons of problems. You farm dragons and you want it to be good in giants, and you put your dragon runes onto your Julie. Doesn't work. Doesn't cut it out for me. Okay. Despair Nemesis. So this is probably your RTA build. It's a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit squishy and get fat lucianed, but I feel like it's maybe good enough for C3. All right, moving on. If I missed you in the chat, I'm sorry, because YouTube right now, we have 300 viewers. There's no way I'm gonna get through all of you guys. If I miss you, all I can really say is join the Discord, be part of the notification squad, try to make it for the Twitch ones, be a subscriber on Twitch. That way you're paid to win, get reviews. If you're lucky to win the lottery here, great. Soul Lucifer, 300 Days Fighter 2. Okay, that's reasonable. You know, it's reasonable. Let's see if you're playing this game the right way. Okay, no, you're not playing the game the right way. The first thing I see is 41 speed. This needs to be maxed out. 6-star rune, like even a 6-star green rune, I would max out here, because all you really have is 9% defense, right? Virad needs speed. I think once you max this slot, you'll be pretty good, but Virad definitely needs speed, okay? And if you can farm Reabs, I definitely would suggest it. Ooh, okay. I think your problem here is you maybe have like OCD, where you need to see 3 rune sets or 2 rune sets, right? But that's not how it works. If you can't build like a Vant Molong, what you want to aim for is you want to build a Molong with the best stats. Maybe it's triple energy for you. Maybe it's swift energy for you, right? But you trying to slap in some OCD rune sets, that's not how you want to play the game, okay? This Belinus has a lot of attack, okay? Key note here, this is defense scaling. You have an attack slot 6. So that is a red flag there. That is probably just a knowledge, because you're 200 days in. That's probably just a knowledge thing for you, okay? Otherwise, I mean, this is pretty good for your level. And again, you have these 2 runes, right? This should be defense, this should be speed. Okay. Logan is a for fun unit. I'm not gonna bother looking at Logan, because I think Logan's a trash unit. Wind Panda. Okay, Wind Panda, Violent Endure. I like where you're going with this Panda. It's reasonable speed, but your defense is lacking. He's defense-based scaling, right? So you want to replace this rune with any 6-star defense Violent rune, right? This rune right here, 13 speed. Not only are you missing out the percentage HP stats from being a 6-star versus 5-star, a 6-star rune with 6 base speed, a green rune with 6 base speed can theoretically roll 4, 5, or 6. That's 10 speed, 11 speed, or 12 speed, right? So having 10 speed, hypothetically, the lowest count, 10 speed, in my example, plus the bonus extra defense for having a 6-star is already better than this rune. So I would replace this rune. Fran, Vaunt Will, this, okay, big tip. Big tip. If you guys are getting gems, please do not waste it on runes that look like this. Use your gems for runes that are really, really good. Don't use gems because you're desperate, okay? This is a big no. I would sell this rune and pretend it never happened, okay? This rune needs to be a percentage rune, and do not, everyone watching, do not be desperate to use your gems like this, okay? This is a for fun unit, but again, it just kind of looks like you're tossing in runes to make 3 sets. These are the free runes. Okay, I think that gives you a good idea of how to pilot this game. Okay, for 200 days in, not bad. All right, Big D 59. Thanks. Wait, I turned off my notifications. Yeah, I thought I turned it off, but apparently it's still on. Okay. Anyways, Big D 59 G2. Okay. G2, so my expectations is gonna be a lot higher here. Vaunt Will, I mean, I don't really do Guild War, but this is what a Guild War unit will look like. Theomars, very fast, but not a lot of HP here. It's on Vaunt Will. This rune here should be defense percentage or HP percentage. So you're using your gems wrong. That's fair. This rune is negative. If this is legend, I would re-app it just because of this innate. If not, I would leave it. This rune again is missing HP percentage. So this crit rate should be HP percentage in my opinion. Then that would look pretty decent here because you see that you're lacking a lot right here. Homunculus, I'm not even gonna bother because this is for TOA. Tayor. This is a really fast Tayor. And I see you don't have an Alicia. So I assume this is probably speed tuned to your AO, which is really good. This is a pretty decent one. If this is a second turn Tayor, it's gonna blow up with this 4k HP. So overall, I do like this Tayor. It's pretty good, but Tayor as a unit, not so good. I'm gonna assume this is your RTA build because I can't see it. But this Aegir, I see why you're using guard because your guards are super efficient, right? Like this 8 accuracy should be defense, for example. But this is like a green rune. This is a blue rune actually. That is actually a green rune because you have 6 speed from a green rune and then rolls to 12 speed. And then you put a 4 gem. This is a green rune. You gotta replace this. Never mind. Just delete this rune. For a G2 player, you should not have this rune. This rune is garbage. 34. This is wrong. This should be. This is also a blue rune. I mean a green rune because this is 10 speed essentially, right? I mean actually, wait, is this legend? Because I see 8 here, 18. That's 12. That's 2. That's 1 roll. That's 1 roll here. There's a lot of things going wrong with this rune, but I'll change that fly attack to like a blue gem defense. And then I would change this accuracy to attack percent. Because Aegir looks for a lot of stats. I don't feel like the accuracy is as important as some of the other stats here. Really fast Bastet here. I would change this resistance to accuracy, by the way. And max skill this. Accuracy is very important. Resistance, not so much in my opinion. Change the resistance again for accuracy. I probably change this for more tanky build with accuracy as well. Change this for accuracy. Accuracy 9. Well, this should be an HP percentage or a defense percentage. This is pretty good. So I think you have I don't think you have an understanding of how to grind and gem for your account. I feel like you're gemming runes to make for your units, but you should be gemming for overall use. Swift Will. Okay, for someone who's running a Swift Will Samoth, this is definitely on the slower side. And for some reason, I have no idea why you expect your Samoth to tank something with 30% defense. You have a lot of wasted stats, and I would re-rune your Samoth because this is like a G1 C3 Samoth. Has a lot of wasted stats and a lot of potential that's not there. 41k Chandra on Despair. Not much to say here, but I'd probably get more crit rate instead of. I mean, this has no. I guess you need a speed gem here, right? Not much to say about Chandra here. 133 speed. You're really low on the attack portion. Like, this is the free rune you get. Pretty good rune. Not bad. I mean, this needs a gem here. You're missing an HP percent gem. Pretty good. To improve this, I'd probably reduce the speed, get more attack percentage. What I would do. Draco, this is too slow. This is, I think you're forcing a set on him. This is a 19 speed rune, 19 plus 4. Looks like it is essentially a blue rune. I would not going first is key. This is not fast. Well, if you're on Swift, at least you get speed, right? Because of the bonus set. But you're not 85 crit rate, which means not reliable. Anyways, okay, moving on to the next person. Mimers, alright, I hope you're here, Mimers. We haven't got a lot of people through, but hopefully this video is still helping you, even though we have a lot of feedback here from the YouTube community here, so. G1, okay, we have TOA unit here, not much to say, just dot city. Okay, see you put a really nice rune, okay. This is like a blue rune, right? This is where you need your upgrade. This is a blue rune. This is where you need your upgrade. Again, if you have a Swift rune here that's flat, that's like 25 speed, for example, I'd replace it. End of the day, it's all about going first, right? It's fast, but not fast enough. This is probably a C3 level cleave, in my opinion. The Sparrow, like, see, people who watch my channel know to put their Samoth on Will. But what they don't know here is, new tip, guys. Defense percentage on Samoth is hot garbage. It doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work. So stop all this defense percentage stuff and more crit rate stuff going on. Juno needs more crit rate. If you're using this for RTA, you really need like maybe like 70 crit rate minimum because you want to turn cycle and abuse Gain of Thor users. 110, pretty good. This is actually pretty good, except we are missing HP. Like this 4% crit rate, I mean, resistance needs to be HP. Good. Like needs to be maxed here. Needs to have one roll, 2-3 roll. Okay. There's no attack percentage here. So this rune will get replaced eventually because there's no attack percentage. And then you have to max this out. This, like, Garo's HP matters and defense matters as the game goes down. So max this out, max these out. Put an HP gem there. 199. If this is for a regular arena, you know, pretty fast. You know, pretty fast, fair. I feel like 200. This is like G2, G3 material, depending how smart you are when you rush. This is not a very powerful Lucian. You need a blade set here. I mean, this is probably a G2 Lucian. This crit damage is probably a G2 Lucian. If this is on Will, different answer, right? But this is on like a broken set. Tyrannus needs more defense. Less HP, more defense. This should be a defense slot here. But I see why you're using it because it's 21 crit. I see you're using Leo double Lucians. So if you're doing Leo Lucians, this has to be on a Will set, which it is, which is good. So there will come a time where you will get destroyed when Leo does not work out because his skill here does not go through, like, let's say a Clara, or your derps, it misses on a Triton, for example. I feel like this unit works best on Nemesis, but because your blade runes are like super good here, I think it's reasonable too. Alright, I think we have room for one more. So lucky person here. Lucky man. Okay, lucky man here. G1 with the cat picture. Okay, lucky person. Last person here. We have a panda. This is pretty reasonable. Good speed. Good HP. Good defense. Bont Will. It was very good. Shihu. This is garbage. It's not on violent. If it's on full broken, I expect it to be fast. So why not just put it on Swift to make it go faster? I mean, this build is very bad. Zyros, low accuracy, low crit rate. It's on Swift, which means it's a good reasonable speed, but missing a lot of the accuracy here, which means the revive meta, the heal meta, your Zyros not gonna do anything. Needs a lot of work. This Garo needs a lot of work. Low crit rate, no crit damage, and reasonable attack and reasonable HP. So if this was like 85 crit rate and this was like 160 crit damage, I would say like, yeah, that's pretty good for you. But right now this is like a Conquer 1 Garo. Okay. Panda, reasonable, good speed, good defense, good HP. Is it on Will? No, it's on Destroy. Okay. Here's the thing. If you guys run defense-based Panda and you put it in Guild War, you have to put it in a team where you can manipulate the AI, where you do not get destroyed by resets, defense breaks, or something like that. If you run a Will Feng Yan or 100 resistance Feng Yan, then you have the option to play a little bit more risky. But if by running this type of Feng Yan here, you have to bring immunity to make sure he doesn't get destroyed or play around the AI. This is what I call I farm dragons and I put random runes on my unit here because these are leftovers. Not even 100 crit rate. You're G1. I expect better things from you, right? So no damage, 1.4k attack, no damage, no crit rate. Like this thing must be like hitting like you're not hitting crits all the time, right? It's not that good. Bont will, it's good. Only thing I could improve this is more crit rate, because turn selecting for RTA. But it looks like you need to max this. This rune needs to be, if this is legend rune, if this is legend, I would re-app it 100%, because 26%. This is a quad roll, 26%, right? Not usable if it's quad. If it's legend, okay. If it's legend. Okay. And I might even consider taking the flat. Like if there's no roll on the flat HP, might consider regemming it up. Might. Big maybe. I am not a big fan of Ganya Thor, but I'll tell you straight up, you need 85 accuracy or as close to that, and this is not even close, right? And yes, Thramont will, but you see this? This needs this. Like when you run Ganya Thor, it has to be HP slot 4 or a defense slot 4, depending on your other route, right? These units, they just blow up. Like one perna proc, one damage proc, they're gonna blow up. They don't do anything. I think for you to improve this, it needs a little. I mean, it looks good here, and looks good here for RTA, but here it doesn't seem to me for G1. It doesn't seem to me you're moving at all. And plus, you're on guard, so your guard runes have to be really good to even put guard. But your guard rune is 2 rolls here, blue rune, and blue rune, right? So why not put it on a broken set to have more stats instead of focusing on blue runes and then the additional 15%? Or maybe your runes just don't work out that way. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this special episode for the YouTube community, for those who joined. For you guys who like really want a review or something like that, all I can really say is subscribe on Twitch and you can get your own personal review, or do some pay-to-win services that I offer. Anyways, leave a like, comment, subscribe. This helped you, and see you guys in the next episode.